Creating or editing a class in TopClass is a relatively easy process to do. I'm logged in as an administrator right now, so I'm going to go into Learning Administration, select ILT activities for instructor-led training, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to just select a course that's already out here. This will be expeditious to do it this way. I can see right here, TopClass 9 Update Training. I'm going to select that course just to show you where it is in the system. What happens here is this shows the description of the course, what it is, and any other types of descriptive information that could be in the course catalog if I am using the course catalog in the system. Since this is an instructor-led class, I can set a minimum capacity and a maximum capacity, and also if I want to put any particular number of training hours. If this is going to be listed in my course catalog, I can go in and I can place objectives in the course catalog so people can read those. And then what category in the course catalog do I want it to show up in? And in this case, TopClass 9 ILT courses. Is this going to be for a specific group? I can set that up that way. And I can do a keyword search on the catalog. So if I wanted to put keywords in here, I could also do that. And then we can also have valid dates within the system to show the course, but also I can hide the course in the course catalog if I want to, in case I don't want anybody to see it, because it might not be ready. On the upload feature, a really nice thing that we have with TopClass is that we can attach specific documents. It could be PDFs, Word documents, workbooks, any of those kinds of things that might be applicable for this course, so that somebody could either download them for themselves before they enroll in the course, so they might want to study it. It could be a brochure about the course. And after enrollment, once they've enrolled in the course, maybe it's a booklet or something else or a workbook that they need to download to take in conjunction with the course. We can have those here too. So we would just browse for either one of those and select them. And we can have more than one. So you can put as many files here as you want. So you can attach these documents, whatnot, to any class that you want. Resources, on the other hand, are, do you want a specific instructor assigned to this course now? So you can go in and click on this. The system will also do conflict checking once you set up the schedule. Prerequisites, like online training, instructor-led training can have prerequisites so that they can't take this course until they've completed something previously to it. Pre-work and post-work are also available for each course that you set up on here. For pre-work, if you have some pre-work things already built in the database, you can just simply go out, click on Add, select the ones you want, and this pre-work will become part of this particular course. Same goes for post-work. Could be a survey and whatnot, and those would be available once the person has finished the course. Assignments. This is where you can go in and you can assign groups of people to a course. So you could assign an entire job role within the organization to a particular course right from the start here. Policy rules. This is where you have approval policies, cancellation rules, and various things like that within the system. And also in policies, you can set a passing score for an instructor-led session and a recertification period. Even though it's a class, you might want somebody to retake this every 90 days or 180 days or every year. Notifications, on the other hand, these are new enrollment notifications. These would be email notices that will go out to people that were enrolled in the course. And also we have another one down here for modified enrollment, or maybe this course was rescheduled for some reason. Under schedule, this is where the calendar is set up so that I can take a look at the calendar. I can look at it a calendar view, a calendar list. Here I've got this course scheduled for May 30th. I can just click on that and that will pop up, once again, the description of that particular course. I can look into the different resources for the course. Once again, I can also upload some specific document for this particular course, for this particular session, in this particular location after somebody's been enrolled in it. I can check my resources out, and here I can set up the location for the room, the area and the room for the location. I have a bunch of these that are set up out here, so I could just say, okay, I want to go in conference room 1. I'm not going to do that right here though, and I would just add that. And once again, I can also assign specific instructors that maybe are only good for this particular location at this point here. On enrollment, this is where you can add students manually, or you can batch enroll students into the system. Say, for instance, you just had a batch file that you wanted to upload, you could do that. TopClass also has waitlists management for this instructor-led classes, so that the waitlist can be automatic, first come, first serve, or it can be manually monitored by the course instructor. If there were any pending approval processes that were in place, you would see the student's name was pending approval. Maybe their managers hadn't approved them to take the course yet. And are there going to be any rules for cancellations, and have any students canceled in the course? So as you can see, there's an awful lot to an ILT session, but they're very easy to create in TopClass.